In an era where the geopolitics of trade are more combustible than ever, the United States' pivot away from China towards Mexico is not just a shift in trade winds, it's a full-blown gale of economic defiance. This maneuver, bold and brash, is more than a mere recalibration of supply chains. It's a direct challenge to the established order, a repudiation of decades-long dependencies that have shaped global markets. Critics lambast this as not just a gamble, but a high-stakes game of economic roulette, where the chips are the future of international trade relations. The sanctions on China, far from being a mere tactical adjustment, are painted as the first salvos in a new kind of Cold War, one waged not with missiles and tanks, but with tariffs and trade agreements. This has ignited a firestorm of debate, with detractors accusing the U.S. of economic myopia and geopolitical brinkmanship that risks global economic stability for uncertain gains. Yet, beneath the surface of this tumultuous sea, there's a narrative of resilience of a nation seeking to redraw the lines of global trade on its own terms. The turn to Mexico is depicted not just as an alternative, but as a statement, a declaration of economic independence, and a rejection of a status quo that many argue has benefited China at America's expense. This incendiary beginning to our discussion is not just an invitation to debate, but a challenge to the very foundations of current economic policy. It's a journey through the complex tapestry of international trade, diplomacy, and economic strategy, where every turn could reveal a new ally or adversary. As we navigate these turbulent waters, the question remains, will this bold strategy fortify the U.S. economic position, or will it backfire, leading to further division and instability? Stay with us till the end, as we unravel the layers of this contentious shift in global economic dynamics, challenging preconceptions and inviting controversy at every turn. Hello and welcome back to Innovative Check YouTube channel, where we delve into the innovative and transformative projects changing our world. If you're new to the channel and enjoy learning about innovation stories around the world, you've come to the right place. Please subscribe, like, and comment to help boost our videos on YouTube. In recent years, global trade has undergone a significant transformation, particularly in the context of the relationship between the United States and China, amid escalating trade tensions and a strategic reevaluation of supply chains. Mexico has risen to prominence as a pivotal manufacturing hub for international corporations seeking alternatives to Chinese production bases. Another country that is also gaining prominence is Vietnam and India. These two nations are fast becoming the place for production instead of China. For the first time in 2 decades, Mexico has edged out China to become the leading source of imports into the United States. This shift underscores a broader trend of diversification in trade partnerships and sourcing strategies by American businesses. Brad Setzer, an esteemed economist, encapsulates the dynamic changes in global trade patterns, noting a transition from an insatiable demand for Chinese products in recent years to a more balanced approach to sourcing goods. Just a quick reminder to hit the like button below. YouTube has been restricting my videos a lot recently because of bots, so your like does help out this video massively in terms of the algorithm in YouTube. The recalibration of trade flows reflects a conscious move towards decoupling from China, a sentiment echoed by Mark Zandi, another prominent economist. This strategic pivot is largely driven by the imposition of tariffs by the United States on Chinese goods, which has encouraged companies to explore manufacturing opportunities in other nations. The trade deficit with China has consequently narrowed, with countries such as Mexico, the European Union, South Korea, India, Canada, and Vietnam stepping in to fill the void left by reduced Chinese imports. The influence of geopolitics on trade has become increasingly pronounced, marking a departure from previous eras where political considerations played a minimal role in shaping trade policies. Stella Rubinova, a research economist, highlights the growing sensitivity of trade to geopolitical uncertainties, suggesting a shift towards a more cautious and strategic approach to international commerce. South Korea, in particular, has benefited from this shift, experiencing a surge in trade with the United States to its favorable free trade agreement with the U.S. and the burgeoning opportunities within the electric vehicle sector, which have become increasingly vital in light of global efforts to combat climate change. This scenario exemplifies the broader trend of nations leveraging their strategic advantages to deepen trade relations with the United States amidst the backdrop of shifting geopolitical landscapes and evolving economic priorities. If you are enjoying this video so far, please don't forget to subscribe, share the video, and comment. Furthermore, the push towards diversification in manufacturing and sourcing is not merely a reactionary measure against tariffs and trade tensions. It also reflects a proactive stance by companies to mitigate risks associated with geopolitical instability, supply chain vulnerabilities, and the imperative for sustainability. Climate legislation and the urgent need for environmental stewardship have prompted businesses to reassess their operational footprints, leading to an increased emphasis on regions that offer both economic and environmental efficiencies. Mexico's ascendancy as a manufacturing and export powerhouse to the U.S. market is emblematic of a broader recalibration of global trade dynamics. Its strategic geographical proximity to the United States, coupled with competitive labor costs and an established industrial base, makes Mexico an attractive destination for companies seeking to reduce reliance on distant supply chains and to enhance logistical efficiencies. This reconfiguration of trade relationships is emblematic of a deeper, structural shift in the global economic order. It underscores the growing importance of regional trade blocs and the search for stability and resilience in an increasingly uncertain world. As companies and countries navigate this complex landscape, the criteria for selecting trade and manufacturing partners have expanded beyond cost and capacity to include considerations of geopolitical alignment, regulatory environments, and sustainability practices. The decoupling from China and the pivot towards countries like Mexico and South Korea reflect a nuanced strategy by the United States to secure its economic interests, foster innovation, and maintain its competitive edge on the global stage. It also signals a recognition of the multifaceted challenges posed by climate change, technological advancements, and geopolitical rivalries, necessitating a more diversified, resilient approach to international trade and manufacturing. The evolving trade patterns between the United States, China, Mexico, and other emerging players in the global market are indicative of a profound transformation in the architecture of global commerce. This shift, driven by a confluence of economic, political, and environmental factors, heralds a new era of trade relations where adaptability, strategic foresight, and sustainability are paramount. As the global community grapples with these challenges, the reorientation of trade networks and manufacturing hubs will undoubtedly play a critical role in shaping the future economic landscape, underscoring the importance of flexibility and resilience in an interconnected world. Thank you for your attention, and I welcome your thoughts and questions on this complex and vital subject. Do you want to watch more videos like this one? If yes, please like and share the video and subscribe to get exclusive videos about how phenomenally China is developing and growing its influence. Your subscriptions and likes motivate us to generate more content, so please keep supporting us. Check out this video showing on your screen right now, and I will see you on the other side.